Are you ready?
Yo, what's going on, guys? Tank here coming in for another no item run. This one is cutting it close, to say the least. Um, so I went with I guess a risky build, honestly, to run double Gogeta. Especially with not Gogeta, double Vegito, the STR one, the one that is Goku and Vegeta but transform. Because the final enemy is the AGL Gogeta, so like I'm putting myself in a really bad spot. But this unit is just so good that he gets you through these first two phases so well. And then I have the Tech LR Vegito that I brought. And I'm quite proudly to say he makes a big difference. So he is kind of just chilling on the sideline, basically up until that fight, and then he comes out and he slaps his dick up. And then we get some guy here. We transform him right away just because it's a bit risky. And I don't think this fight can go on too long, so I just go straight for it. There are ups and downs to him transforming. I think his biggest up, is that one turn, right? He has a guaranteed stun for 2 turns and lowers enemy attack the entire rotation by 20%. That's like really good. It just sucks that next turn you don't get any of that, right? So it's like a 1 turn, like he's kind of going all out here. If you keep him in base form, his perks are going to be he can dodge. So it's a high chance to dodge. So it's like, it's kind of tough, but let's say like we keep him in base form. If he doesn't transform, we're getting hit, that type disadvantage unit, we're getting hit a fuck ton of HP. So it's like, I don't know if I want to take the risk. Handy Vegito free to play unit out here showing what's up. Like, yo, he fucking pulls out the stop. Like, he really does. 70% chance to stun. No, 70% chance to dodge, 50% chance to stun. He definitely is main rotation worthy. He's very powerful. His only issue, if he doesn't stun, you're gonna say goodbye to a lot of health. You get Viku out of here. I forget the other one's name. Oh, Hanks? No. I don't remember. Actually, I have no idea. Is the first one even Viku? He's just called Fat Gotenks. I thought he had a better name. He's just called Fat Gotenks. I love it. Gotenks Failure A. Fat Gotenks. Viku is the other one that versus Super Janemba. Yeah, so the only difference is just the hair. Viku is all black, like the Fizz one, but then the other one that's Gotenks has the hair color. Otherwise, they actually look exactly. So we do have the stun. Thank you very much, Mr. Whopper Man. We're able to get a nice attack stat just because Vegito is really strong. Now, one thing with Vegito, the STR one there, he does not tank well at all when he's transformed. When you are in his other form where they're, separate, they get their damage reduction, right? That 30% damage reduction is why they tank so well. He loses that when he transforms, so he's like really difficult. So this turn, I'm quite sure we're gonna kill him this turn. So I actually keep Vegito, the blue Vegito here. I keep him off rotation just because he's really like not the best. to keep on or something like that. It's really, he's only good just for slot 3 with his 50% chance to dodge. And then he really, I brought him because he's going to deal some really good damage against the Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta that is in the final stage, just for the type advantage. But yeah, that's like really why he's here. So he's kind of floating in the background, not doing anything. But then he comes out in the very last fight and he just dick out and just chill. This attack spread, I don't like it. A lot of attacks in the first slot. This Goku and Vegeta, they really gain their defense after they super. So this first slot is not kind. The only unit on this team, this category, that can like do well in slot 1 is the Super Vegito, the AGL EZA Super Vegito. But if he gets supered, you die. The amount of times I've got supered by with AGL Super Vegito and taken over 600k is a lot. It's happened way too many times. So he, while being so great defensively, someone's gonna get supered, right? Like, it's not possible to not be supered. So I'd rather him not be there, I'd rather someone take 100 or 200k, but then maybe take like 20k from normals, and I'm alive. And Vegeta just getting him for 600k, and it's like I instantly die. So this Vegito starts doing a little work, getting them attacks in there. On Gogeta, you can see he just has so much fucking health. It wouldn't have done much, but yeah, fuck you. So yeah, pretty sure that both were gonna super, but whatever, man. We get tagged with that super, which really sucks. But fortunately, Super Vegeto's ability is active. We see that there are no super attacks incoming, right? So I think I have to take the chance. Yeah, like, I have to take the chance with Super Vegito in slot 1. Well, I know I'm not taking a chance with him in slot 1, because he will not die. He will take double digits from every single attack. If Candy Vegito doesn't dodge one attack, I die. So, my only chance of survival is actually Super Vegito in that first slot. But I can do it safely knowing, there's no super, And then he also actually gives a 30% buff in attack to allies after he supers. Unfortunately, we didn't have a ton of ki for the LR, but still helps out a little bit. Like, just so good. So he's now stunned, but then we go back, and it's back and forth. Now I have no idea. Go Tanks against me. Like, it's just really getting annoying. I think on this turn, I'm quite confident I'm dead. Because if Gotenks like supers me in any spot, like I can't survive. Like, I think even if Vegito fucking quadruple super, like I think I would still die. But I think the spoiler is actually he doesn't super at all on this turn, which is like absurd. Yeah, 14k from a normal. If he had supered, we would have got fucking pummeled. We just get really lucky that this turn he just had enough. Massively lucky. Because now next turn we're able to get our heal off and now guarantee ourselves to see where all the super attacks are. A little extra damage, toss in, flip of the coin. So I can see already there's no super attacks because of Super Vegeta, but gonna heal anyway. Mainly for the heal at this point. The heal is like obviously more over crucial. Get a nice little heal there. I think, yeah, I have to get the Dokkan back. I can't have to avoid it. So even though Spring Kai has type advantage, I'm still pretty sure Vegito is going to do more damage. But look at that, 60k. Yeah, that is a ton of damage. So we take him out, and we're moving on to the next fight, which takes forever. I don't even know how long is left in the video. Okay, so going over what we got here. I believe the STR, Vegeta and Gogeta, I believe they take around 50k after supering, which is a ton. When transformed, I think it's like 150 something K. It's like retarded. We get hit by this too. Yeah, I remember being really annoyed he didn't dodge that. And he dodges everything else. That was the only attack I needed him to dodge. And no stun. Oh my, how do I even survive this? I think this is what becomes the thumbnail. Yeah, I think it's the next turn. I get so incredibly lucky. It's actually insane. Yeah, oh my god, almost 60k. Down to 300 health. The only reason we win this is because there are no attacks in the first lap. That RNG right there, which is really heavy, because that really doesn't happen often. I screenshot that because that does not happen often. We're able to now stun him this turn. He'll be stunned next turn on turn 3. Return here with our Goku and Vegeta turn 4. This one I fought because I really was like, man, I don't want to float the Vegeta. Yeah, I really didn't want, because I know he was gonna help so much, but I ain't making it. I ain't getting to turn 4 with no Goku and Vegeta, which means I'm gonna get to turn 4 with 300 health. There's no way I survive in any world, so I had to go with the heal, which sucked so much because I had to push Vegito off. I brought him for this last fight. This is literally the reason he's here. So, unbelievably lucky we can get this stun here with no attack beforehand. No crits, like no nothing, like we're just literally doing nothing to him. With his like 60 million health. So again, insanely lucky. I can see there are no super attacks. Now I know he's stunned, so it wouldn't count, but I believe that even if we see the super attack here, I know where it will be next turn. Now I'm praying for him to stun. If he can stun right now, oh my goodness, I am like set, and he gets it, and I go, oh my god, I can't believe it. So we like are now just on this stun lock train of keeping him stunned. And then we have both of them on a rotation together because I had to float one off in the first fight. So I think I hesitate for a bit on like whether or not I should transform them both. I was kind of thinking like, oh, I should save that second heal for another time because like I'm already at like I think like 70 like percent health. It's like just enough to where like I can still do the second transformation. But I was like, oh, I should save it for like the next fight and then I should use it. Like then I'm like, yeah, or I ended up going for it. I'm like, yeah, the other option could be I just die and never get the fucking heal off. I don't know. I was like, yeah, you know what? It ain't really good. I can seal him now. So next turn he'll be sealed, but then, oh man, anything could happen. Yeah, eventually I'm going to do the double heal and just go full health. And the other thing too, it's like I almost don't want to transform him because they'll not defend well, but they will defend way better than transform. Transform, they're taking like almost like close to like 200k. It's like absolutely absurd. I think it's like 150k. I think after they super. Before they super is closer to 200k. But I have no idea what's gonna happen. I don't know I'm gonna make it to the next turn. Let's come back here. So I said, you know what? Go for the full heal. Let's do this with full health, and we'll see what happens. So we can start, seal him here. We get some minuscule level damage here. Now he comes out, and he closes this out for me. Not on this turn, but he is just so good. So he does raise his attack and defense from supering and on super attack. So for that turn when he supers, his defense will raise. Also, from supering, he gains defense from passive. So he'll gain defense from his passive and from his... So we took 50, 40... He'll gain defense from his passive and from his super attack. So it's like he gained a lot of defense. And he has a guaranteed double super attack. So it's like he just does so well. 11k. That is a massive jump. Massive decrease in how much damage he takes. And 3 dollars. I don't know if this sun goes off. I think it does. Yeah, it does. Dude, Cannon is absolutely busted. So good. Yeah, so he's stunned again. So again, we're chilling. I'm gonna throw that S-tier Vegeta off because he's no good to me. Yeah, I think I leave the blues for Vegeta on the next turn so we can get a decent attack stat. Literally no damage. And then I see this. Dude, look at it. We're at turn 7 right now. Getting this active skill. That's how long this fight is going on. We get the crit, but he has a cunt pair of health left. I know it's over. I know I won, but I was so upset. I was like, no, I could have had the win screen. Is what it is. But that is clearly it. He is dead. We have no item at Potara. Not too bad of a stage. A little annoying, but got that one done. We are moving on to the next one. Let me know what y'all think. I will see you in the next video. But thank you for watching. Have a good night. Peace.